What is TPS? Think of TPS as a home base for all your time, billing, and practice management needs. In fact, it's kind of like taking all those files you've collected and just tossing them into your computer screen. TPS is a full-featured time and billing program that includes WIP, receivables, invoices, and AR statements. What sets this program apart is it's simple to use yet has so many features to assist in practice management. TPS also links with Microsoft Word for invoicing and client letters, and Microsoft Outlook for contact management. Let's take a look at TPS now so I can show you a little bit about it. This is the main screen for TPS. At the top, we utilize a toolbar with icons. The dashboard for quick management and reporting, clients, time entry, work codes, employees, billing, firm information, library of paragraphs or phrases commonly used on invoices, incomplete invoices, invoice templates, due date monitoring, payments, reports, the customization tool, and help. One option to get started quickly is to import your clients into TPS from Outlook. For an additional fee, we also offer conversion services for any client list in a standard electronic format such as Excel. The key to any good time and billing program is to have information on your clients readily available. For that reason, TPS is designed to have the information you need to run your practice efficiently. The client list is easy to read with the use of descriptive icons. For example, the profile icon represents an individual. The smiling face indicates a prospect. The red flag is a client on hold, and the stop sign is an inactive client. Let's take a look at the Bayside Restaurant. Over here on the General tab, we have all the standard name, address, 5 telephone numbers, emails, and other demographic information. We also include the client year-end, industry, and 6 user-defined fields to store tax and business-related numbers down here. The Group field allows you to link associated or related clients for WIP and AR reporting purposes. For example, Bayside is part of the Smith family group, because the Smith family owns several companies, all of which you do work for. On the Contacts tab, you'll see that all your contacts, or the people you talk to at your clients, are listed at the top. We'll select the contact for the Bayside Restaurant. I will assign Tracy Clarahan and Wendy Avery. They're my 2 contacts at the Bayside Restaurant. I'm going to make Tracy my primary contact, and Wendy is my AR contact. And I'll click Apply here to make that stick. Next, let's take a look at the Categories tab to classify your clients. The main purpose of categories is to allow you to filter your clients list by either the type of client, the type of service you provide to them, or the type of mailing you want to send them. You create your master list of all possible categories on the right-hand side over here. Then you would assign them to each client as they apply. For example, Bayside is a corporation, so we'll add that. We do their payroll, their W-2s, and their 1120s. Throughout the course of the year, I also like to send them newsletters. So let's add that here. And click Apply. Categories are used throughout the year for filtering reports such as client lists and mailing labels, and also for efficiently implementing due dates. Categories can also be utilized in our mass mailings utilities where you can print out or email a letter to an entire category of clients. For example, send a tax season letter to all your personal income tax clients. Due date monitoring allows you to track the repetitive work you do for a client. It allows you to define the type of work, frequency, and the due date for the work. Using due dates along with our client log, alerts, category, and mass mailing features gives you the tools to manage your practice efficiently. All work coming due would then be viewed in a shared calendar screen for tracking purposes. If you'd like to learn more about due dates, take a look at our practice management and due date videos. On the Banks tab, we can track all possible financial organizations that your clients may use. On the top half of the screen, we assign which bank this client uses. We know that at year-end you may need to send out bank confirmations, so we provide various confirmation letters including the AICPA and Canadian formats. All these confirmation letters, as well as the engagement letters, can be easily edited because they are generated via Microsoft Word templates. Here's a quick preview of the AICPA bank confirmation letter. In addition, TPS provides a full client log feature to track communication and any items we may need to follow up on, or even just a simple one-time reminder. Now that we've covered the client information, let's quickly take a look at two other areas of the program. First, the work code section. TPS allows you to design the structure of your work codes as simply or as detailed as you like. In the Employees section, we track information for each one of your employees. TPS allows you to track up to 20 different rate levels per employee, in addition to special rates for specific clients. The Courses tab allows you to track courses your employees have taken and the CPE credits earned. Now that we've looked at the client, work code, and employee sections, let's enter some time, set it to WIP, and then bill it. With TPS, entering time is effortless. There are multiple methods of entering time, but the simplest is what many firms do manually. Who did I work on, what did I do for them, and how long did I spend doing the task? This is the time entry screen. It records an employee's daily chargeable and non-chargeable time. You can choose to use the traditional method of entering just the number of hours worked, or the stopwatch method. TPS also shows a day planner format on the left to visually show you what you've been working on throughout the day. To enter a line of time entry, just click on the white sheet of paper icon. Choose your client, let's say the Bayside Restaurant. Choose a work code. I'll choose 201, Review Planning, and put in the amount of hours that you've worked. I'm going to put 2 hours here. Then in the description field, you can enter a further note to describe exactly what happened when you worked on this client. On the left, you have the option of entering a new time entry using the very familiar Outlook style calendar. Simply double-click on the times, let's say 3 p.m. Then come up top and fill out the information just like you did before. So let's do Bayside Restaurant again. Choose a work code. Let's say this time it's payroll processing for 2 hours. And that's that. Now, to post your time to WIP or mark it as approved for billing, you simply select your lines and then use the yellow light bulb to change the status from time to WIP. So we'll choose these lines, select all, and click the yellow light bulb to mark them as WIP. Now these lines are available to be billed, so let's go to the billing screen and find this $270 of WIP on Bayside Restaurant so we can bill it. The on-screen billing shows the WIP in two ways, summary and detail. The one-line summary provides lots of background information, such as year-to-date billings, year-to-date markups and markdowns, billings all of last year and the markups and downs all of the last year, as well as any other billing notes you have on your clients. Let's look at Bayside Restaurant's WIP in detail. Now we'll select our $270 worth of WIP from earlier, along with all the unbilled WIP from August, and we'll create an invoice. I could choose to bill these lines at the amount shown, but I'm going to choose to bill them at a markup, so I'll right-click and choose Final Bill At. Instead of the $861.25, I'll go ahead and bill this at an even $900, which applies a $38.75 markup. Once I click OK, you can see that the system applies the markup proportionally to each of the 5 lines of WIP build. I could continue to build the rest of Bayside Restaurant's lines of WIP with or without markups or markdowns, but I'll stick with just these 5. Now once I click OK, the client will have a $900 invoice on their account and the WIP will have been relieved. I'm now at the point in the program where I need to decide what it is that I want the invoice to say. In this screen, the system allows you to add wording to your invoice, so anything in the work code description fields or the time entry description fields can be used as a paragraph on your invoice. So I'll add one here and here. I can also choose lines from the library of paragraphs or past invoices. And then I can preview it here. By clicking Preview, this will launch Microsoft Word and I can preview on screen how it looks. And again, because it's Microsoft Word, I can edit it if I find a mistake. Since TPS uses Microsoft Word, you have the most flexibility in style, font, and format in designing your own templates. TPS also stores the invoice documents on your server for recall at any time. Now that I've previewed my invoice and I like what I've seen, I can click OK to be finished with it. So I'll do that now. Check out the more detailed videos on billing and invoice batch to see how flexible the billing process in TPS can be. To see more on how TPS assists in practice management, check out our practice management video. If you'd like to order TPS, please visit our website at www.tpssoftware.com. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you check out the other videos we've got online at tpssoftware.com. And if you have a specific question that we didn't cover here in this video, just give us a call or shoot us an email.